Hello, Scuba here. Welcome back to Arcadia. So in between episodes, I've been running the copper farm for quite a bit, and I collected a bunch of copper. More than this actually, because I've been aging my copper. And I had a random copper field in the caves below, but it gets pretty tedious when you don't have markings to show where you need to place those copper blocks. So I went to the shopping district and bought a bunch of prismarine bricks and some sea lanterns. I also did a ton of trading for glass with my villagers. And I started laying out some platforms with markings for aging the copper. And while I did not record much of it, it turned out pretty cool. Look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been doing this a lot. And I've gathered quite a bit of aged copper already. And look at how big this thing is. I didn't count it, but this must be like 4 stacks of copper aging at the same time. So I've been AFKing the farm for an episode of a show at a time. And then I just come here and replace everything with new shiny copper. Let me just replace everything quickly and then I'll show you how much we have. Alright, that's done. So we have almost 12 stacks of... wait. We have more than 12 stacks of normal copper. And if we go to our storage room, we almost have a shulker full of oxidized copper. That's awesome. I don't think I'm gonna use that much, so I might build a shop for this. But anyway, it's time to get going with the project of today. And for that project, I met up with Bailz last week. Alright, Bailz is online, so let's head to his place. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. What's this? Whoa, man. That's a giant building. That's so cool. Hello.
Hello.
That's a big building, man.
I know. This is only one of the big buildings. Eventually, this whole tree is going to be surrounded by buildings as big as this.
That's quite ambitious.
Yeah. I mean, just to get the resources for this took, I don't even know how many hours.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
This looks really good with shaders on there.
Oh yeah, it does.
And especially at night. It's like perfect at night. Anyways, shall I show you the interior?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Damn.
So it's
I didn't know it would
Casino,
be so big.
Oh, just mind, there's a little bit of roadworks going on here.
Oh yeah. Some construction. That's
yeah,
okay.
so this is the lobby. So it's like a casino and hotel. So you can come down here and hang out and get your key from the office just there.
Like a front reception?
Yeah, exactly. And then you just go up the elevator and it takes you directly to the casino.
Alright, let's go.
Here we go. This is the staff only area where I thought that you could build the machines. These are right underneath the tables. These gold blocks mark the corner of each table.
This is cool, man. Man, there's so much room here.
Yeah, I know. I did think about putting a farm in here originally, but then I thought, no, I don't want to lag out the casino if we're going to have people hanging around here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But I've got a lot of space that I can do stuff with. So maybe I'll put in some rooms that people can stay in, who knows. But yeah, then if you just follow... Go on.
There's more?
Yeah, this is the actual casino up here.
Oh.
So we've obviously got the big poker tables, and then we got a couple of random little game tables.
I was thinking that the tables were going underneath here, but this is actually these are the tables.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you already put in the correct buttons and barrels. That's nice.
Yeah. I just sort of set it all up for you, and then it's only the redstone that needs to be done, because I am absolutely useless with that.
Well, good thing I'm here then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't wait to build this, man.
It's gonna be so exciting, and I can't wait to play like a game of poker with everyone.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Oh, and there's a
and
balcony. Nice.
A nice set of view. It's not very much of a view at the moment, but it will be soon. Oh, it's about to turn nighttime, and the casino looks so good at night.
Oh, let's check it out.
But this is it.
That looks very good, man.
I did like a little trick with the windows as well. There's some hidden glowstone and concrete behind them, so they glow different colors.
The green window and the orange and the different colors. That's really nice, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
What does the sign say? R.
Oh, it's supposed to say rose, but it's meant to be like a little bit broken.
Ah, okay.
And then at the bottom, I tried to do like a little bit of Minecraft pixel art of the Minecraft old rose. You can't really tell that's what it is, but I was like, you know what? It kind of looks okay.
That's okay. That's okay. This is a really nice tree too, by the way. I really like it.
Thank you. I'm not that great at building custom trees, but I gave this one a go. And
trees are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do still have to finish my editing my last episode, but after that I can start building.
Awesome,
So-
cool. Yeah, I'm so excited to see it done. It's gonna be so much fun. Well, as soon as it's done, we'll have to let the other Arcadians know, and then we can all hop on together.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm excited now.
Me too, man. Me
All right,
too.
I will see you soon.
Hey, see you soon. Bye bye.
Good luck, Doc.
This place looks incredible. Man, Bailz can build. I mean, the building itself is crazy already, but then the interior, it's so pretty. I like it so much. So, this is the Rose Casino, and we're building 2 poker machines over here, so we can play poker with all the Arcadians. And I've designed a redstone machine a couple of weeks ago, and if everything is correct, these tables should be exactly the right size for our machine. We have a couple of buttons here. This one is gonna be for resetting the game. This for drawing a card. The card will then go into this barrel over here. And this one is for discarding a card from the pile. This barrel is to deposit your cards again. And I think we might have to replace these 3 with barrels, so that we can see what everyone is betting. Then we're gonna have some item frames here, so we can place down our cards. For the rest, we only need a redstone machine, and we're gonna need some cards. Let's actually make the cards first. And for that, I actually need to go back home. I hope that was not a spoiler, but this whole video might be. For the cards, I created a data pack, using custom roleplay data. And I must say, these look pretty cool. We can't actually see the bottom of the card now, but let's see. Let's throw it. Come on. Let's throw it on there. There you go. So I've made these custom cards, and to make these cards, we can use a command, trigger, custom model data, set, and then the number of the card. And there we go. We have a King of Spades. Let's actually rename that King of Spades. And there we go. We have our second card. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I'll be back with you as soon as I'm done with this. There we go. That was the last of it. And I only broke 3 anvils. Now if you want to use these cards on your own server, I actually made the data pack available on Modrint. I will link it in the description. Anyway, now that we have our cards, let's start with the redstone. Let's go! Alright, we've got one of the machines done. Oh, actually, not yet. I do need one more thing here. If I can get there. We still need to fill our water elevator here. Oh, that should be ice. Okay, I forgot some things. I admit. Let's see, we need some ice there. Let's get some kelp growing here. Alright, let's check out if it works. So let's go upstairs. And I did have to make some changes over here. One of them is that I put some barrels here so we can actually bet. And this had to be a full block. And these blocks here, they had to be non-solid blocks. So these are stairs now, but it doesn't fit with the floors, so I just put a red carpet on it, and I hope that's okay. I also had to break up all of the floor here, so I hope the pattern is still okay. I think I messed it up. But I'll see that later when we speak to Bailz again. Anyway, we got our decks of cards here. So let's get one of the decks and let's put them in the system. And there we go, that's half of it. The spades and clubs. And the second half. There we go. Alright, let's see, everything should be in this chest over here right now. Yep, we got 52 cards, that's correct. Okay, so we're gonna press this button and our minecart will run. A timer with a cobwebs will start here. And it should be almost done. Wait, I'm quickly going downstairs. It's done shoveling the cards, so they should end up in this chest over here. And they do. Awesome. Okay, so this lamp actually indicates that we're ready to play the game. And let's see if we get a card. There we go. We've got the 6 of clubs. And let's get another card. That seems to work very well. Nice. Alright. Oh, and we're also gonna need some item frames over here. Anyway, 1 down, 1 to go. Oh, and I should put that last card in there too. If you actually push the shovel button, this lamp will turn off after a while. It should turn off any second now. Okay. And when it turns back on, you're ready to play again. Shoveling, shoveling, shoveling. And there we go, we're ready to play again. And for the second machine, I actually want to show you how I made this thing. So let's go downstairs again, and I will show you. Alright, let's build the second machine. And we're gonna start with the shoveling part. So we're gonna start off by placing down a bunch of target blocks here. Then we need some redstone in front of it. And then we're gonna make a little observer clock. So we're gonna place down 2 observers like this. Then we're gonna need a sticky piston. And I know already this is gonna be a glass block. And we're gonna need 4 droppers. So if we fill this up with different stuff, we turn on the observer clock. Oh, it's gonna spit out all my redstone here. In a random order. So that's what we're using to shovel the deck. Can I turn it off from here? Yeah, okay. Let's grab my redstone from down there. Let's see. Oh, it was only 1 redstone. Okay. So now we want to get this into a water stream. And this water stream is gonna extend all the way to over here. And right here, we're gonna need 1 ice block and of course 1 soul sand. Then we need to close this off. So let's put a torch there for now and place the glass block. Now we can make the water stream. Now all the stuff doesn't just get flung off here. And now we need a way to deliver the cards to the players that are above on the table. So we're gonna make a water elevator. And let's see, how high should I go? 1 more block, I think. Yeah, and this one should not be there. This shouldn't be there. And we need to close this off. This one shouldn't be there either. We want to have one chest over here, a double chest, and that's where the items are gonna end up in. And we need a hopper right here. Then we want to close it off with some glass blocks right over there. And one more over here. I do still need to put water in it. So let's get back up for a second. And let's place it right there. So we need some kelp and some bone meal. And we're gonna place the kelp right over there. Bone meal it. Yep, that was it. And break it. And get the kelp out of the system. Goodbye, kelp. I don't need you anymore. Alright, so whenever we shovel the deck of cards, it will end up in this chest over here. Now we need to draw a card from the deck. So we're gonna need to build a dropper elevator. I'm really gonna struggle with this stuff being up here. So I'm just gonna remove some stuff here. Let's just get rid of this. This is gonna need to be a full block. Let's just give ourselves some room to work here. That's better. Okay, dropper elevator. We need 4 blocks to travel here. No, 5 blocks to travel here. And we're gonna do this a little bit different than normally. Oh, I cannot place scaffolding on a dropper apparently. I did not know that. So we're not making a clock for this. We're actually gonna detect this dropper over here. And whenever it activates, we're gonna activate this whole dropper line. So we want to go out 1 more block over here. And we're gonna tower up all the way here. We're gonna detect this tower here. And activate our droppers with it. There we go. Oh, yeah, and of course, we're gonna need to point a dropper into a hopper into this dropper here. Okay, so this is our deck. We shovel all the cards using this shoveler over here. Then it comes to this chest and it's all random. Then it goes into this dropper elevator and it will just stay there. Now we're gonna need a way to activate this so that it gives us 1 card only, and that card will go up to the top to the barrel. So let's hook up some redstone here. This redstone is gonna be very simple. We just need a target block and we're gonna power this target block. So we're gonna start over here. So redstone dust over there. Then we're gonna go to the side. Then we're gonna go up here. And let's see if I can actually place this from here. Nope. We're just gonna go up some blocks. And I see I need to replace this. Nope. Yep, like that. You're gonna need to replace that. Let's get rid of this block quickly. So we're just gonna detect this button over here. And it's gonna power the target block down here. Let's put some stuff in here. Oh, there was already stuff in it. But anyway, now if we go to the top again, we can activate this button. And nothing happens. Okay, let's place the barrel there. And nothing happens. Why not? Am I missing a piece of redstone? Oh, wait. Of course. We can't have that there. So if we activate the redstone now, yeah, there we go. We get 1 item each time. There's 1 item. Okay, that works. But if you know how poker works, Texas Hold'em, then you know that we also need to be able to discard 1 card from the deck. And since this is the deck, we're gonna need to pull 1 item from this dropper here with the press of the other button over there. So this red button. Okay, so we're gonna make a discard pile. And that's this chest over here. We're gonna get a dropper and we're gonna point it into it. Then everything is gonna drain out. So we have to prevent everything from draining out of that. So what can we do to prevent it? We can place a block here, then get a redstone torch, and nothing will be pulled out of this dropper anymore. So if we put items in here, it won't drain out into the discard pile. And here comes the more difficult part. we need to turn off this torch for a really short time. So it can only draw out one card here. And to do that, we're gonna need to give it a really short pulse. We're gonna place down one repeater over here. Yeah, it should be on 2 ticks. Then we're gonna get a sticky piston, place it down there. We're gonna need a target block because we're gonna go around the corner. So we need a target block. Then we're gonna feed a redstone line into the side here. And we're just gonna simply tower up here. Let's see. To the side here. Need to remove that block over there. This block over here needs to go. Okay, we're still gonna need that block, so I'm gonna leave it. But let's remove the other ones here. They're not needed. And of course, we need to put some redstone dust on top of here. Let's see, one over there, and one over here. Now, if we go back up, we press the button, and it should discard one item into there's the item. Okay, so it's not going directly into this chest yet, because the hopper is still locked. So let's press it another time. And now, we should have one item in the chest. Yes, and one item in the hopper here. And that's correct. So that's how we discard one of these items. Let's put a button right over there and let's press it so you can actually see how this works. So the piston goes up and a short signal is actually transferred into this block by the repeater. But it's really short, so it's just gonna let one item through here. You see, the redstone torch is only switching off for a really short time there. So that's drawing a card and discarding one card. Let's do something very simple now. Let's get up here and let's make a very simple hopper line here. We're just gonna go up and over. And can I see it from here? Nope. Let's remove that barrel quickly. We're gonna need a way to return the cards for the players. So now when we throw some items in here, they will just come down here and flow into the return chest. And there we go. I guess that's the easiest part, but it's a bit expensive with all the hoppers here. But that's okay, that's okay. So that's the easy part done. Let's get these items back into these droppers over here. And that's fairly simple. We're gonna place 2 blocks over there. Then we need 1 block over here. And we're just gonna put down some rails. So 3 powered rails over here, 1 over there, and 1 in between them. And we can actually close this off here, and let's power this rails. Actually, this should go over here. Now we can just place down a hopper minecart over here. Let's get this lever, and we can just activate this. The minecart will start rolling, and everything will end up down here. And when the signal stops, the minecart will stop and it will stop right here. Pretty simple. Now that we have all the major systems in place to transfer all the cards from one place to another, now comes the difficult part, and that's the timing. So when we press a button up there, we first want to let this minecart drive around some time so we can collect all the cards from the discard pile, and at the same time we want to unlock this hopper here, so all the cards can flow from that chest over there to the discard pile. And only then we want to activate these droppers here for a small time with this observer clock here. So first, let's get the signal from down there all the way to here. So again, we're just gonna tower up here. Redstone dust all the way down. There we go. And we can remove these extra blocks here. We don't need them. Now let's go up and let's place back that button we destroyed earlier. So we need a solid block over here and a button over here. And now when I press the button, yeah, everything travels down all the way. Okay, timing. So whenever I think of timing, the first thing I think of is always an ethos hopper clock. So let's just make one. Okay, very simple. 2 comparators. Okay, so hoppers. I should fix my data packs, my resource packs. Okay, so 2 hoppers facing into each other. redstone dust on the sides. Oh, and I just noticed this should actually be a repeater. Then we need a sticky piston for one side. And we're gonna do something a little bit different because we don't want this clock to be running all the time. So we're gonna place a normal piston on the other side. Then we're gonna need that redstone block over there. And let me check how many items I'm using. 27 items. There we go, 27 stone. And let's chuck it in there. Alright, so I put a button right over here so I can show you how it works. So whenever we get some power from up there, the piston will extend and the ethos clock will just start running like normally. But when it goes back, some time will pass, and then this piston will retract, but this one won't extend before we get another pulse. So that way we have a single-use ethos hopper clock. Pretty cool, right? Other people probably have invented this already, but I've used this before in my storage system. Now we're gonna need to take this signal, we're gonna need to unlock this torch here, and we're gonna need to power the rails. So everything gets collected back into the shoveler. So we're gonna take the signal using a redstone repeater. And this is getting hard to navigate now. But we're gonna take this signal and just move it over there. So now when we press the button, the minecart will start to write. That's all good. Now we also want to turn off this redstone torch over here. So we're just gonna run the signal up here into the redstone torch. Simple as that. So now we still have that 7 smooth stone over here, and when we press the button, it will unlock and everything will flow into here, into the shoveler. Awesome. Now all that's left to do is to activate these droppers after a while. And we're gonna do that in a pretty unconventional way. If I can reach it, this platform is not the best place to build your redstone. I keep falling down. We're gonna place a dropper right over here, an observer underneath it. Then we're gonna need a cauldron filled with some lava, with a string on top and a cobweb on top of that. And this is a pretty clever timer I found on some obscure YouTube channel. I don't remember the YouTube channel I got this from. But anyway, if we get a bunch of items over here and put them in this dropper, then we can press the button and let me go into free cam so you can actually see it. The ethos clock will activate and an item will be spat out into this cobweb. And it will take some time before it actually can drop down. And when it drops down, it will activate the string and activate this observer over here. There we go. And you saw we just got a tiny signal over here that we can use to activate this observer clock right over here, so we can shovel the items again. And yes, I do know we're wasting these items here by just chucking them into the lava. I could have made a dropper elevator, but I wanted to keep this fairly small. And adding another item elevator to get the item back, that would be pretty big. But anyway, let's take this signal. And since it's an observer, we need to put this on 2 ticks here. Then we're gonna use another clock again. And this time it's short enough that we can use a really simple clock over here. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, one more tiny thing. We don't want these 2 redstone to be connected. So we're gonna place a block right there. I'm gonna go into free cam again and press the button. Now, when we press the button, the minecart will start writing, the torch will be turned off, an item will be spat out right here, and when the clock stops, that's almost, there we go. We start to dispense some items from these droppers here. They will go back into the chest over there, and they will be available again for use in the card game. And this should stop now? It's not stopping? Why not? I need to cut off this signal here too. There we go, that's better. Let's try that again. Activate the clock, the minecart starts writing, the item falls down, and we're spitting out the cards again just as the minecart stops writing. Now we want to add one more system over here. We want to detect when the game is ready again. So we're gonna take a signal from over there, and let's see if I can get there. We want to detect if there's any items in this chest over here. So we need a redstone comparator that's going into this block that I left here. And we're gonna take that signal over here with a repeater on 4 ticks going into a block. That block will get powered, so we can power this redstone dust here. Then into another repeater on 4 ticks into another block over here with a redstone dust going into a target block. And I don't think this needs to be a target block, but just to be safe, let's keep it that way. And we're gonna go back to the top to this side over here. We're gonna remove one of the floor blocks and put a redstone lamp in there. And that's it. I think we're done. Let's clear out the system and let's see if it works. Let's throw the cards in here. And then we need to wait a bit. Alright, everything is in the discard box here. So let's press that button again. And we're gonna see the minecart right around. So the chest is emptying there. Once this item gets there, yeah, the droppers are activating. And our items should be ending up in here. There we go. And the lamp turns on. And the game is ready to play. Alright, I'm back on top here. And let's see if we can draw a card. And there we go. We have a 7 of hearts. Now, let's discard one card. And let's draw another one. 9 of spades. Now all we need to do is fix this up here. And that's the last. We're done. Alright, all of the redstone is finished now. Now all that's left to do is to play this thing. I'm gonna need to get together some of the Arcadians so we can actually play test. But this episode is already pretty long, so that's gonna have to wait until the next episode. See you then. Bye bye.